Yo, what is going on, everyone? It is Memory here. We're here, everyone, ladies and gentlemen, for the fourth episode of Hinomaru Sumo, and we're gonna get right into this episode, everyone, and see what we got. We're starting at the very beginning, 0 seconds, and we're gonna hop into this in three, two, one, play. What's up with you, Yuma? What's up with you, my boy? Morning training, seaweed harvesting. What the heck? When did we end up here? Interesting kind of training. I wonder if this was Yushio's idea or Suji's. Probably, probably maybe they were both in on it. I would not be surprised. But seaweed harvesting, really? That's definitely was not expecting that kind of training, that's for sure. So yeah, still lots of, as we saw in the previous episode, still lots of work to do with our group. But Yushio and Sosuke went at it, and Shun as well. Yushio went at both of them in the previous episode. Kind of lit that fire in Sosuke again. Dachi's high. Dachi High's fifth member. Oh, a new member. A new member, really? There's Suji. So they're on here partially to keep their balance. Okay. Look at K. K is out of it. The seaweed's just there, kinda. See how quickly they just like cut to this though. Like you guys have been telling me they've been skipping out on a lot of stuff and going like a super fast pace, but it's like I notice it for sure. Just sometimes it just seems so abrupt where they just switch the focus or where we're at. He's probably used to it. So he brought up even changing his style of sumo as well. But the man has a fire lit inside of him. He's determined. Still went through with it. I mean, he has it has paid off. It has paid off. Physical entrance exam, the minimum height requirement, which has been brought up before. It has to be some kind of like other condition or for him to get into the pros. There has to be something. Or maybe he'll grow a little bit. Who knows? I thought Suji was going to be kind of like the manager type of. Now we know he sumo wrestled, but I wouldn't say that that he wasn't good or that he's not good. Saying K is gonna take all them. Oh man, we'll see. See now, I just feel like that's like it's a nice tactic, but I just feel like K isn't all that strong yet. Like, which maybe they're not even gonna go into like his training all too much, but for him to knock down Yuma like that, I don't know about all that. But I mean, he did come at him pretty fast, so. But that did end up working out for K, so. And he literally said, "With K will take all of you with my, with my words, with my direction, with my." Oh, K doesn't even know what he's doing. K's just like, going, "How is this working? This is actually working." Oh my gosh, seriously? See, and I was talking about like, okay, K's gonna probably need the most development, I would think, but man, I didn't think it was gonna be this easy. Super observant. This is what it should be about, though. Recognizing your weaknesses, observing your weaknesses and working on those. To make sure. Obviously, you're gonna have strengths and weaknesses, but to make your weaknesses as hard to predict or as hard to you know counter as possible. Definitely got to improve on them. See, Suji right now is kind of like that coach, manager. I'd say more so a coach type of figure. And with everything he knows and how he's talking, that we know he's sumo wrestled before. I want to see him. I want to see him. Oh, I need to show you what you can improve. He's about to undress. He's about to go up against Yushio. Wow. He's not even paying any attention to that he said. Man, so Yushio's getting super serious about this. Suji must be like pretty formidable, man. If Yushio's getting like this. Oh, spider stance. There we go. Dang. It's pushing him back. Oh, can you do that by the throat? I guess you can. So Yushio pushing back a little bit. Oh, the counter. They're both kind of just going back and forth right now. It's like either they're even, Suji has an edge, the Yushio has an edge. Damn. Damn, and this is good because if you have someone who can push you like this, or someone who can recognize where you have to work on still, like, wow, damn. Look at Yushio, he's like, what the? He's super out of breath. Oh my gosh. Is he okay? He's about to have like an asthma attack or something. First it was like two different moves, and then he combined them, and now he's gonna have three. So like he said, he doesn't have to tell him to work hard. He doesn't have to tell him that because he's gonna do that anyway. Like, but this is something he can do for him. His own style, Hinomaru Sumo. That's dope. A player coach is what they call him. You can't be down playing everyone else like that. Come on now, Chihiro. He does have like asthma or something. Ah, so that's why. Wow. 20 seconds? So if he, like, it's not even, if it's only 20 seconds, then it'll like collapse or is, yeah. And to finish each of his matches in 20 seconds, that's like impossible. Damn. Gotta stay with it in some way or fashion. I respect that because he's still involved with the sport. Then, oh, we haven't saw that. That's the first time. So the new member was actually a member all along. It's just like officially like you're it. It's not me. It's you. There is a way he can join it. Okay, so I was wondering if there'd be some kind of other condition or some kind of other way. Okay. So there's different kinds of categories or different. Amateur sumo wrestlers given preference do not need to pass any physical exams. Yeah, so he literally, if he wants to be a pro, he has to do that. Like, there's no other way. There's no other route or option. So here's our squad. Has been officially assembled. So the coach or the guy that Yushio went to before in the past, what was it, 3 years ago, went to Sosuke's father. That's where he was at. Wow. And who made him realize that? Who made him come to this point? Yushio. Ah, I remember that one. I remember that one. So him, huh? Yep. Oh yeah. Sada Mizuki, Kagi Tenma. Some faces we're gonna see in the future. The strongest high school Yokozuna in history. I figured he wouldn't be the only one in Sosuke. There's gonna be others. So it's like I can't wait to see some of the other ones. Not just him individually. We're us as a team. We're gonna be the best. That's awesome. I respect that, Yushio. Everyone's buying in. Everyone's all in. And with Suji as their coach, that's we're gonna work with this. We'll be good. It's gonna be a process though, but we'll get there. More seaweed harvesting. Great stuff, man. Great stuff. Like just this team, I'm really gonna love, especially as they continue to progress, continue to take on tougher opponents, and work on their craft with Suji as their coach, which we saw the kind of sumo wrestler that he is and what he did with Yushio. So to have him, it'd be great if we could have him competing with our team. But with what he has going on with his lungs, it's understandable. But to still have him around as a coach, that's awesome. That's great. We also have Rena as the manager. Can't forget about her. She'll be popping out for every once in a while for now, and then until the matches and all that. But also, what we saw with another important part of this episode was Yushio with Sosuke's father. That was big because Sosuke, this fire's been lit within inside of him again by Yushio, the one that he told the father told Yushio to come back to him 3 years from now. So that's how it all came back full circle. Is kind of cool. So yeah, excited to continue to follow this group and see them improve and progress and work on their weaknesses, work on their craft, continue to build on their strengths. Hell yeah. We might have some after the ED here. Yeah, we do. Seaweed. Seaweed soup. Ugh. Ugh. A cat? Chunko, we have a mascot. uh ain't having none of you. Next about the refreshing sumo warrior Sato Mizuki, which was one of the guys that they brought up, I think. One of the guys that Suji brought up, which I cannot wait to see the other kind of sumo wrestlers that we get. Like the Sosuke's and like the even like ones that are more so on Yushio's level for now. That's gonna be awesome, and it looks like we're already gonna be getting into that. So yeah, I like this episode. I like this episode quite a bit. You can tell that like with some of the like they're going at a rapid pace or they're leaving things out. Like you could tell that. But I'm still enjoying this. I'm still enjoying this quite a bit. And I don't know if you guys like. I know some of the manga readers have had a huge problem with the anime of this and are saying go read the manga. But I know from people that I've talked to and some of you guys in the comments, with you guys being anime only, for those of you who are anime only, you guys have still for the most part been enjoying this as well. And I mean that's kind of like that doesn't really happen too much for me, especially when a series is being this fast paced. And with them leaving stuff up, I'm still enjoying it. Now, maybe for future events or future, scenes that should maybe be super impactful, that they may not have as much of an impact on me. That might happen in the future, which would kind of be unfortunate. But we're still early on, and so far I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying it quite a bit. I really did like this episode as well, and I can kind of relate to Suji because when I was in high school and I played basketball, I played baseball. Those are my two main sports. More so basketball. I had what they called physically induced asthma, which like for sports, I had to have an inhaler. Like say if I'm just outside or walking around or anything like that, like my breathing was fine. It was more so like when I was pushing my body and my heart, I would have to sometimes have my inhaler there just in case. So you know that kind of with Suji, I can relate to his character quite a bit, especially when you have like I had like this super huge passion for basketball. I still played, granted, but I still wanted to be around basketball for sure, even with what I had going on with me. It wasn't like super serious, but it was something that did affect me at some points, depending on the circumstances. So yeah, man. Let me know what you all thought of this episode of Hinomaru Sumo. If you guys did enjoy the video, make sure you drop a like, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you for watching. Peace out.